We all carry within us this kind of blueprint of who we aspire to be, right? That ever-evolving project of personal growth.
Absolutely. It's a lifelong thing.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're listening, you're probably someone who believes in, the power of intentional self-improvement. So you've definitely landed in the right place today.
Mm.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into the core principles of developing personal character. We've pulled together a really compelling range of um, essays and expert insights.
Yeah. Lots of different viewpoints.
And the aim is really to shed some light on the most effective ways to cultivate the traits you value. Our mission,
Yeah.
pretty simple. Extract the essential, actionable steps for character development.
Give you a clear path.
Exactly. Offer you a clear, engaging way to understand this topic that gets talked about a lot but can sometimes feel a bit nebulous.
Hard to pin down sometimes.
Definitely. Okay, so let's try and unpack this idea, this fundamental concept of character development. We all sort of have a gut feeling for what it means.
Yeah, intuitive.
But translating that feeling into concrete actions, that can feel like you're navigating uncharted territory.
It really can.
So today, we've basically charted a course through these diverse perspectives to bring you, hopefully, the most valuable landmarks on this, well, ongoing journey.
And what's fascinating right from the start is the remarkable consensus across these different sources we looked at.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
It's that the journey of character development, it doesn't really begin with outward actions first. It starts with a deep and pretty honest look within.
Okay, so inward first.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's really about understanding the why behind your aspirations, not just the what of, admirable behavior.
Exactly. It's like laying the foundation for a building, isn't it?
Precisely.
Before you can construct anything that's going to last, you need solid ground. And it seems like that ground, in this case, is self-awareness.
That's the word that keeps coming up, self-awareness.
Time and again, these sources underscore just how critical it is to understand ourselves, our values, our thoughts, our behaviors, kind of in their raw form.
Yeah, taking that honest inventory.
It's about taking an honest inventory of who we are right now. And the tools for this self-exploration, they appear pretty consistently, too.
Mm-hmm. Things like journaling.
Journaling, definitely. Carving out time for meditation, or even just embracing moments of quiet contemplation. Simple, but powerful.
It's not just about listing actions, is it? It's digging deeper.
Right. Digging into the motivations, the things that drive those actions.
And what's fascinating there is how consistently these sources link knowing your values to your ability to act well consistently.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So knowing leads to doing.
Well, it's more like it's not enough to just intellectually agree with a principle like honesty is good. You need to understand its emotional resonance in your life for it to really drive your behavior.
That internal alignment.
Exactly. That's the bedrock of genuine character. And several sources really emphasize the crucial step of actually defining these core values.
Getting specific.
Yeah, the non-negotiable principles that guide your life. Think of them as your personal North Star, as one source put it. Oh, I like that.
Giving you enduring direction. Or another called it your internal compass, helping you navigate decisions big and small.
A compass, yeah. Because without that clarity, it's easy to feel a bit lost, right? Even when you're making choices all the time.
Absolutely. Directionless.
So, okay, once we've gained that clear internal picture and we have a better sense of our guiding principles, our North Star, how do we translate that into, real world change?
Yeah.
Because it feels like understanding is just the first step on what might be a much longer path.
Absolutely. And that's where the really crucial elements of intention and action come into play. The sources quite smoothly transition from that internal reflection bit to the practical application of those values. And that happens through setting clear intentions.
Intentions, okay.
Yeah. One particularly insightful suggestion was to set character goals.
Character goals, like what?
Like consciously identifying specific virtues or traits you want to actively cultivate. Maybe it's patience, maybe courage. Yeah.
And another perspective encourages visualizing the person you aspire to be and then breaking that big vision down into concrete, actionable steps.
Small steps.
Exactly. For instance, if you value patience, a character goal might be something like, I'll try to be more patient in traffic, or I'll practice active listening without interrupting in my next conversation.
Ah, very specific, tangible things.
Yeah, tangible ways to actually embody your values in your daily life.
So it's really not enough then to just aspire to be courageous in some abstract way.
Not according to these sources, no.
You actually have to seek out opportunities, even small ones, maybe especially small ones, to act courageously. Is that right?
Precisely. Character isn't some theoretical concept. It's built through consistent action and, importantly, deliberate practice.
Practice, like practicing an instrument.
Kind of, yeah. One source highlights the value of intentionally putting yourself in situations where you can exercise those desired traits, even if they feel uncomfortable at first.
Leaning into the discomfort a bit.
Mm-hmm. And it's also about weaving these actions into the fabric of your daily routine, building habits that consistently reflect your core values.
Habits are key.
Definitely. And the encouraging news from many sources is that you don't need to make massive, sweeping changes overnight.
That's a relief.
Right. It's the small, consistent efforts repeated over time that truly compound and shape who you become.
Small steps adding up. Now, life inevitably throws curveballs at us, right?
It's that way.
We all encounter challenges. We all experience setbacks. What role do these difficulties play in this whole ongoing process of character development?
Yeah, this raises a really important point about our relationship with what we often see as, well, failure.
Mm-hmm.
These sources offer a really powerful reframe, viewing challenges not as obstacles you need to avoid at all costs.
Which is tempting.
Very tempting, but instead seeing them as invaluable opportunities for growth. It's in navigating those difficult situations, in grappling with adversity, that we truly test the strength of our character and build resilience, that crucial ability to bounce back and, importantly, learn from difficult experiences.
So it's maybe less about trying to avoid missteps altogether.
Which is impossible anyway.
Right, impossible.
Yeah.
And more about how we navigate and learn from them when they inevitably happen.
Exactly. And a key element of that navigation is the capacity for self-correction.
Self-correction.
Yeah. When we inevitably act in a way that, doesn't quite align with our values, the sources really emphasize the importance of acknowledging that discrepancy.
Owning it.
Owning it, but without resorting to harsh self-criticism. It's not about beating yourself up.
Okay.
It's about, maybe more calmly, analyzing what happened, understanding the factors that contributed to the misstep, and then consciously determining what you can do differently next time.
Learning from it.
This process of learning from our mistakes is just fundamental to sustained character growth.
Okay, so we learn from reflection, we learn from mistakes. But it seems like we can also gain valuable insights from looking outward, right? Observing and learning from the world around us.
Absolutely. The sources consistently highlight the value of getting external perspectives.
Like asking for feedback.
Exactly. Actively seeking feedback from trusted individuals, maybe friends, mentors, even family members. They can offer crucial insights into our blind spots.
Ah, the blind spots. Things we don't see ourselves.
Right. Those areas where our self-perception might not fully line up with how others see us, and cultivating the humility to be genuinely open to constructive criticism.
Even when it stings a bit.
Especially when it stings a bit. That's a huge catalyst for growth.
That makes perfect sense. It can be really difficult to see our own patterns and weaknesses clearly sometimes.
Indeed. And beyond just seeking direct feedback, the sources also underscore the power of studying exemplars.
Exemplars, like role models.
Exactly. Individuals whose character traits you deeply admire. This could involve, reading biographies, digging into history, or exploring philosophy and literature.
Learning from other stories.
Yeah, learning from both admirable figures and maybe some cautionary tales too. It's about identifying the specific traits you admire and analyzing how those individuals actually lived them.
And then there's the people we surround ourselves with.
Huge impact. Several sources emphasize the profound effect of our environment, highlighting how important it is to surround yourself with positive influences.
People who lift you up.
People who not only embody the character traits you aspire to, but who also actively encourage your growth.
As we explore all these different facets, self-awareness, action, feedback, certain core virtues or traits seem to pop up again and again across these perspectives.
Yes, definitely. It's striking to see the common ground. There are recurring themes that really underscore what seem to be foundational elements of strong character.
What are some of those?
Well, we consistently see an emphasis on virtues like honesty, the commitment to truthfulness in words and actions.
Okay. Honesty.
Courage, the ability to act in line with what's right, even when you're scared. Empathy, that really crucial capacity to understand and share the feelings of others.
Empathy, yeah.
So important.
Resilience, which we touched on, bouncing back from setbacks. That's highlighted frequently. Then there's integrity.
What's the difference between honesty and integrity here?
Good question. Integrity is maybe broader. It's that steadfast adherence to your moral and ethical principles overall, living in alignment with your values consistently.
Got it. Make sense?
Then accountability, taking ownership of your actions and their consequences, gratitude, cultivating appreciation, humility, recognizing your limits, being open to learning.
Humility seems key for the feedback part, too.
Absolutely. Emotional intelligence comes up too. Understanding and managing emotions, yours and others. One source specifically mentioned standing up for your beliefs.
Right, having that conviction.
And let's not overlook self-discipline. That essential ability to follow through on your intentions and commitments, even when it's hard.
Wow, that's quite a list. It's comprehensive, inspiring, maybe a little daunting.
It could feel that way, definitely.
Thinking about cultivating all of those at once. And that's precisely where the understanding that character development isn't a sprint. It's not a project with an end date.
It's a journey.
It's a continuous, lifelong journey that becomes so vital. It's not about reaching some fixed destination of perfect character.
Because that doesn't exist.
Exactly. It's about embracing the ongoing process of self-improvement and lifelong learning. You don't need to try and master everything at once. Maybe just focus on one or two areas where you feel a strong pull to grow right now.
Okay.
If we connect all this to the bigger picture, it becomes really clear that character isn't some static thing you either have or you don't.
Right, it's not fixed.
It's dynamic. It's something you actively shape and refine through the thousands of choices you make day in and day out and your ongoing commitment to personal growth.
So what does this all mean for you, listening right now? Well, it means that becoming the person you aspire to be isn't just a passive wish. It's an active journey you embark on every single day. Through the seemingly small choices you make and the moments you dedicate to self-reflection.
Those small choices add up.
And remember that principle we talked about earlier. Even those small, consistent efforts, those minor actions taken day after day that align with your values, they truly do compound over time.
They really do.
Gradually but surely shaping the contours of your character. So maybe take a moment now to reflect on some of the practices we've explored today. What resonates most with you?
Yeah, what stands out?
Perhaps identify just one or two specific areas where you feel a natural inclination to focus your energy right now.
And building on that, consider just one small, concrete habit you could intentionally implement, maybe starting today.
Just one.
Just one. Something that directly aligns with a core value you want to strengthen within yourself. What might the cumulative effect of consistently practicing that one small action be on the person you become over the course of, say, the next year?